Bob has a problem with James. Bob has a problem with Steve. Bob has a problem with Sam. Bob has a problem with so many others. So you might be wondering who this Bob is, right? So let me tell you, and if you already have, or if you have come across some people like Bob who have problems generally with everyone, hang on, right? This is Karthik here. I am a software engineer by profession and a relationship growth coach by passion, right? So today I'm going to cover about something called Bob principle from this John Maxwell's book, Winning with People. Okay. So before I start, let me tell you a small story from this book. There was this coach called Billy Martin, and he was a coach of this baseball team, right? And before he became a coach, he was a player within the team, and he was a very nice, good player. I think he made his team won almost seven World Series game on the baseball for continuously for the, I think 1950 to 1957, except for 1 year when he was in the army in middle. But yeah, so that's about his track record. And after his tenure, he became a coach as well. But seeing his track record, which a very good history, life was not easy for him because he was getting into fight every now and then, right? Probably more than what a kickboxer has faced the games, right? And he was a legendary in every fight. So he was fired 5 times, not once, not twice, 5 times from the team. So he will have a fight, he will get fired, they'll again hire him back, again have some other fight for some reason, again they fire him, again they hire him back. So it was like it happened 5 times. Ultimately they gave up on this guy. So if you have come across some guys like this, Bob, he is usually the problem creator. I mean, he is usually it's not just the problem what he undergoes, but the persons, I mean, the people who are with him also faces problem, right? So let me share this screen about this Bob. Okay, it can be Bob or it can be a Bobby, whoever he or she is, right? As all looks yellow to the jaundice dye. So let us see who this Bob is. Okay, Bob is a problem carrier. And when I say a problem carrier, the author tells about a small another incident wherein when he was having a meeting with his board members, there was this one board member who came up with some problem with a team member has come up with, right? So obviously, when the author listens to this problem, he has to come up with some solution. Again, in the next board meeting, again this board member said he is receiving this complaint again and again. And hearing this, there were other board members who also described that they are also coming up with these complaints many times. So upon further reflection, the author realized and he asked, what is the source of the problem? Okay. Can you believe it was only one person who was raising a lot of complaints and to every board member? Okay. So if you are leader of a team, right, and if you are seeing some some complaints like this, go to the source of the problem and check. Okay. Many times it can be one person carrying a lot of complaints. Okay. Bob is a problem finder. So who doesn't find problems? Okay. It doesn't require great talent, right? But if you have any person or any team member who comes up with, who finds problem, ask him whether he can come up with three solutions. Okay. Because solution is what people are looking for, not for problems. Problems are everywhere, right? Bob is a problem creator. Okay. So if there is a person who comes up with problem, he's like a fire fire lighter. You need to carry two buckets, one bucket of water, one bucket of gasoline. If you want to solve the problem, you need to put water. Otherwise, if you want to make it worse, you can put gasoline, right? But to avoid damage control, better use water, right? And Bob is a problem receiver. Okay, I was talking about this. It's not, it can be he or she, right? There was this lady called Betty in the author's team. And she used to complain saying, there are a lot of people getting all the problems to me. I don't know why. And the author asked, why are you accepting them at the first place? So it is like this dump yard, right? Or the dumping machine. I mean, how does this garbage system works? It will take all the garbage and put it and dump it at one place where where garbage is accepted, right? So if you're thinking like everybody is getting the problems to you, or you're accepting it, why are you accepting in the first place? Okay, have you let them know that you're not welcoming those problems anymore? Okay, so these are how you, I mean, who is Bob? Is a problem carrier, problem finder, problem creator, and problem receiver. Okay, so now we understand what we can do little bit when you come across this Bob. Okay, respond with a positive comment. If it is about a situation, you can explain the brighter side of it. If it is about a person, you can explain about the positive trait about that person. Show your concern for someone being criticized. Okay, give them a benefit of doubt. Encourage step toward resolution. Right, if the person is having a problem with one person, ask him or her whether they have sat one-on-one and found out a resolution. If not, it can be a gossip or whatever. Keep Bob away from others. If you have a team of 20 people and 10 people are good, positive, 5 people are negative, 5 people are neutral, the 5 people who are negative, we need to keep them away to avoid damage control, because these 5 people who are negative can anytime influence the 5 people who are neutral, right? So keep them away and ask Bob to think before speaking. Okay, what is the there is a full form for think. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If the answer is yes for all the questions, then you can go ahead and speak. Okay, so this is what you can do. And what if you're the Bob yourself, right? I mean, you didn't expect, I guess. How do you find whether you are a Bob? I'll ask 5 questions. Do I experience? You can ask yourself rather. Do I experience some kind of conflict almost every day? Do people often rub me the wrong way? Do bad things just normally happen to me? Do I have few friends and wish I had more? Do I always seem to say the wrong thing? Okay. So you can think about these 5, you can take some time and reflect on these 5 questions if you to see whether you are the Bob yourself, right? So if so, what you have to do, there is some solution what I want to give away, right? So it's about the thinking part. It's not just about the problems always, it's about the thinking part, what you can do. Okay. So there is this survey which told that a child, okay, at home, for every one positive comment, the kid listens to some 10 negative comments. If the kid goes to school, it is little better. 7 negative comments for one positive comment. Okay. So no wonder why we all like this, right? So many negative comments we are used to hear. So the author recommends, right, at least to nullify one negative comment, at least you need to have 4 positive comments, right? So in summary, what I want to say is, if you find problem, think about some at least some 3-4 solutions or 3-4 positive aspects in it, right? And this cannot be I mean, you cannot erase it because it's in your mind. You can do it one step at a time, take it slowly, right? But start implementing it. So this is what I wanted to cover about Bob, and I hope it added some value to you. Thank you so much.